Hi, good morning. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah,
Okay. So Nifty is minus 16 pre-open. So what we'll be doing here now is, see, we have two software applications. That is what you're seeing now. Here on the screen is FutureStree. We call this as FutureStree. So you can trade in 30 scripts, and you'll get the entry prices on both the buy side and the sell side at 9:15 and 9:20 for the scripts whatever you have entered, and you have the stop losses for all the scripts, and you have the current market prices, and it's a very simple application. Now what I'll be doing is at 9:15 I'll be just clicking on this current day data button. I have already taken the historical data, that is previous trading days data already is filled into the system. Now I'll have to click on this current day data button at 9:15 and then put it on auto refresh on mode. And then I'll start getting the calls, and then we can start placing the orders. I'll not be placing the orders on this system. So other than this, we have another application, that is your TradingTree application. This is again a very simple application where you will get you can trade both intraday and positional, and you can trade on all the segments. That is your equity, futures, and options, commodity, currency, forex. You can trade on all these segments. And here, the calls that are generated, it will come with a voice alert and a pop-up. You'll be seeing that at 9:15. We do have a strategy wherein we place the orders. We get the prices for all the trades before 9:15. So you can decide the prices before 9:15, and as soon as the market opens, you can start placing your trades. So I have opened these charts, and these are the prices at which I'll be buying or selling. SB is sell below, BA is buy above. So we are just seeing some of the calls that we'll be trading on. So these are the charts. I've opened roughly around 70 charts. You don't need to open those many charts. You can just open 20 or 30 and then trade only on those. The strategy is very simple. Just to make around 10 to 20,000 rupees on an average every day and come out of the trades. That works out to a very decent income on a monthly basis of around 2 to 4 lakhs. And you don't need to actually trade full time. That is right from 9 o'clock to 3:30. I'll just show you how you can complete all your trades, and the strategy goal what you have, 10 or 20,000 rupees in couple of hours. You can type whatever doubts you have in the chat box. I won't be able to give you the voice access, because if 10-20 people keep talking at a single time, will not be able to track any of those doubts. So you can always send me a message on the chat box, and I'll definitely clarify whatever doubts you have. So this is a strategy, and I'm using two applications. Other than this, we have another application also, that is purely on pay trading strategy. So these are three different applications you can work on. I mean, you
There
can
is a
use
buy call in prompt read 1.
So
There is
we,
a sell call in UPL1.
so we have Crompton Graves and UPL, and you can just check the data is being fed here. And for the futures tree file, I'll have to click on the current day data. So you can just see the left bottom corner, there is an the calculation that is being done. That I will explain you. That's a very simple strategy. Once you have the software application with you, you'll be able to do the same thing. So we have this globe icon which is rotating. So that means that the data is being fed into the application. Now once that is done, I just click on the auto refresh on button and put it on full screen mode. So for 30 scripts, I will get the prices, and for some scripts like Cipla, Jindal Steel, Rel Infra, you have this X symbol, which means that these particular scripts are not ready for trading still, like SBI also. And for scripts which open gap up or gap down, that is beyond the intermediate target, we don't pick those calls. We just ignore those calls, like what happened in case of TCS, Wipro, and Kane India. But we can always get into those trades once you have your other application, that is the TradingTree application. Now let me just show you Kane. You can see that it's a huge price difference on this particular cap. So we had some calls. So the calls that get generated in TradingTree will always be stored in this box. So we had a UPL sell and then Crompton Greaves buy. L&T is a sell call. Glenmark is a buy. Tech Mahindra is a sell. Tata Steel is a sell. Yeah, good morning, sir. Yes Bank is a buy. So calls which start from the entry levels are always good trades, like in case of Power Grid. And let me just show you what's happening here. So I'll just open my trades. So Adani Enterprises, my buy price was 710. Now it is 714. So that's 4 rupees up. Adani Ports, I had a buy above, but that did not trigger. Sorry, the sell. It is a sell below 324. It's now at 322. So roughly around 2000 rupees you have already made. Adani Power is in buy above 3960. Let me just show you the chart. So your entry is somewhere here, 3960. If it reaches, then only your call will get triggered. Allahabad Bank is a buy for me at 106.20. 106.80 is the current price. So that is in profit. Ambuja is a buy for me at 241. Now it is at 241, that call has got triggered. Apollo is a buy for me at 192.70. Now it is at 192.80. Arvind is a short for me at 237. So that has not triggered. It has actually gone up. So this call has not triggered. And once we get a buy call again in Arvind, we will take the buy call. Ashok Leyland is 71.95 is the buy. So that's also triggered. Asian buy 794. That's also triggered because it already made 795 also. Arbindo 1406. That has not triggered. So once we get a sell call, we will be taking the sell call.
There is a buy call in Intraday 1.
So we have.
There is a sell call in AUROPHARMA1. There is a buy call in Conbeach A1. There is a buy call in Buy 1. There is a buy call in Earth 1. There is a buy call in Bro Capital 1. There is a buy call in Reliance 1. There is a buy call in Spine 1. There is a buy call in Petronet 1. There is a buy call in Citibank 1. There is a buy call INTICs 1.
So these are how the calls are generated. So now since I have opened many charts, I'll be getting the calls for the charts that are open. Now I was talking about Arbindo Pharma. So we have the sell call. Now the right price to short this call, 1372. And let me just get the alerts box. So ICICI, we have a buy here. So it's 9:20. I'll have to take the current day data again. So now you can see that the chart will completely refresh. So we have a buy in Real Infra. TCS Infi, we have a buy. So others, Sun Pharma and L&T, these are some of the calls. And PPCL is a sell call. So now let's check some calls like ICICI Bank. Now I have got a buy here. I'll just go to ICICI Bank, check what is the trend there. I know the trend is upside now. So my target will be 316. The next target 316.70. So I'll wait till that time. So now I had some calls. So I'll just tell you how to place the orders. So Andhra Bank, we had a call. So Andhra Bank, you can see it's already up. So you can buy again at this price, 81 rupees. You can buy Andhra Bank. We have a call in Cipla. So that's a huge buy. We can ignore this call because already it has done all its target in our FUTURESTREE file. Or else you can buy this at, I'm just putting it in 30-minute mode and then I'm just trying where we can buy it. You can buy it at 677.40. We have an Arbindo, I have already showed you the call. Can Bank, I will have to show you the call. So that's again a huge price difference there in a time frame of 10 minutes. So you can buy Can Bank at this price, 347.20. I have a call in IDBI and IRB. Just make sure that we are looking at the RBI policy decision for tomorrow. So we'll have to try and book small profits and come out of the trades because you never know how the market will move. So IDBI you can buy above this R1, that is 72.50. ITC we already have a buy above, I'll just show you the price, 326.20. That is the price at which we are buying. The red horizontal line is your trailing stop loss line. It will keep trailing as and when your particular script moves or goes up or comes down. So EPL we had this sell call. So very simple. This call will not get triggered because you would have placed your trade here at 528. Now again we'll get a buy call. You can buy UPL again at 580, 565. Sorry. Once we get a buy call, we can again buy at 565. Sun Pharma is a huge gap down open. I'll show you Sun Pharma short 967. You would not have got that price at all. 967 now it is at 903. Syndicate Bank, I will show you. I have put it as a sell below, but we actually have a buy call there. So that means your buy, the sell call, whatever we have placed, has not triggered. And now we have a buy call. We can buy this at this particular price, 114. You can buy it above 114.10. So Adani Ports is at 321 now. That's roughly around 3,000 rupees in profit. So let's check some more calls. Bharat Forge, we had a short. 1210. 1210 is the entry. So below that, 1219 is the current price. So 1210 has not triggered. Bharti Airtel, we should get an sell call here. BHEL buy about 253, which has not happened still. BPCL, we had a buy above 857. Can we have sell below 193? But we have an buy call there. We get a buy call here. Century sell below 670. So that has not happened. CSE buy above 553. So that is also not triggered. Coal India buy above 396. So it's at 396.70 now. DLF buy above 120.70. So it's already done 121. So we can wait on this. So the next target for this will be this price, 121.50. And after that it will be your R1. I think someone was asking a question. Is there any filtration method for which stocks to pick and which one to leave it out? And also, should we trade only in today's calls or we can trade in yesterday's? So it's a combination. You can trade on today's calls and you can trade on yesterday's calls also. That's what I am doing. Whenever there is a strong trend, let's say a particular strips picks up a trend, it will continue for 2-3 days. We can, in case if it is a buy, you can buy at different levels. And whatever calls that generate again freshly, you can even trade on those also.
There is a buy call in Arvin 1. There is a sell call in HINDTR. There is a buy call in KBank 1.
So we have this.
There is a sell call in PTC 1.
Petro and Arvin. I'll just show you how to place the order for Arvin. You know that you have already got a buy call here. You can place your order at 242.60. That will be a safe buy. Karnataka Bank we have on call. We can buy above 144.70. I'll show you. You can even just check the long-term trend in a particular script, and it will become very easy for you to trade again. You know that it's a long-term trend for this particular KTK is buy. Though we got a sell call here, this did not get triggered, and again we have got a buy. So it means that the long-term trend for Karnataka Bank is a buy call. So it got generated on 22nd. From 22nd, that is at a price of 129, 128. Now it is at 143. That is the positional calls. If you want to carry forward and then you can want to do it, you can even do this also. You can do intraday and both positional trades. In Petro, we have a call. We have a sell call. So it's always so whenever you get a sell call near to the S2 level or R1 or R2 level, it's always better to short it below this strong support, that is S2. You can short it at 662. Federal Bank, you can short it at this price 143. In case if the real trend is towards downside, then it will get triggered. So the stop loss, what you can do is for this particular trading tree, you can always use this red horizontal line as your stop loss. Or else, in case if you feel that your stop losses are too steep and you'll not be able to afford that stop loss, what you can do is instead of that, you can take it near to the lowest of the near candle, one candle below. Like here in this case, I'll put my stop loss here at 702 for this particular trade. And for this particular trade, you have this R1 PP lines. These are also stop loss lines only for a particular trade. Once it has done its targets, now S1 is done, so I can place my target. Stop loss at PP. There are various ways you can put your stop losses depending on your risk taking capability. If your risk appetite is very high, then you can have a different kind of an stop loss strategy. Bank of Baroda, we had a buy above, I'll just show you, 160.90. Now it is at 161. Bank of India also we had a buy above 197.80. Now that has to get triggered. It's already triggered. It already made 198. So let me just come to the FUTURESTREE file. Here also you have the exact stop losses. Now let's say for ICICI Bank, 318.50. The prices what you are seeing are the spot market prices here. It's not future prices. So you can trade in spot, you can trade in futures, and you can trade in options also with this particular application. And the trades here are only purely intraday trades. There is no carryover in this. So as soon as your call is generated, once your entry prices come, if it is a buy call, you'll get this green. If it is a sell call, you'll get this red. You'll have to blindly short it in the futures. You'll have to short it in the futures with the current market price. And just keep watching the stop losses here. The stop loss for ICICI Bank in this case is 317. So once it, in case if it hits a stop loss, then you exit the trade. Otherwise, you start booking your profits. Hindalco, we have a buy. So HDFC, we had a buy above 1061. Now it is at 106125. $2687 is the entry for Hiromoto. It's already profit. Hindalco, we had a sell below, but we actually have a buy call in future stream. In Petro, we have a buy here. We already have a sell call. I've already shown you that. IB Real, we have a sell 5850. That is below this brown line. So that is not triggered. Buy above 316, we already seen that ICICI. Idea 176.20, that is a buy. Now that's not triggered. You can see that. Should be getting a sell call there. IDFC buy above, but we already have a sell call. India Cement, there is a sell call at 91.40. So that's not triggered. 91.40 is below this brown line. Infi 2027 is a buy. No, it made 2035. We'll have to wait on this calls. JSW, we had a short at 918. Now it is at 916. Jubilant buy above 1812. Now it is at 1796. That's not triggered. KTK, we already have an buy call. LIC 424. So now it is at 424. MT 1677. Now it is at 1679. So Maruti 3824, 3823.
There is a sell call in ADMNIQW1. There is a buy call in Karen1.
So you have a buy in CAN and sell in Adani Power. So Adani Power is your sell is here. You can short it at this price. 48.70. You can buy. You can buy above this R2 level. It's 196. So DLF has done all its targets. I'll show you the chart here, and the price at which we entered, 120.70. Now it is at 121.85. That's roughly around 2,000 rupees odd. Sun Pharma was a huge gap down. We have a buy in Reliance now. So you can keep changing the scripts also. So whatever F&O scripts that are available in the F&O segment, NSE F&O segment, you can add all those scripts. See, whenever a script is in news, the volumes will be more, one thing, and the volatility of that particular script also will be high. And what I showed you in case of Sun Pharma, let's say, this is on news today. You can see that though it is a gap down open, we had a short for Sun Pharma at 967. It is now at 891. It's around 77 rupees. But though it's a gap down open, here in FUTURESTREE, we already have the final targets done. That's around 20 rupees profit on that. So in Petro, we had a sell call. Let's just go check whether the call has triggered. This has not triggered, but here you can see that we might get a buy call here. It's already a sell call here. So markets are almost flat. So we should be waiting for the decision tomorrow, and then only the markets will move some. So your S1 is also done for your next level will be 880 for Sun Pharma. Yeah, you can get two calls. Can get two calls in a single day also. I think we had that even last Friday. So we had a sell call here in Adani Ports for the market opening 920. It fell. We had very good profits, and then again we got a buy call at around 2 o'clock, 2:10, and then again it closed here. So that's two calls. There are chances the market should move up or down. Keep swinging, you can get many calls. You should be getting a buy call in game. Yeah, trading it is a part of the process. So you'll be trained how to pick the calls. Calls will be generated. You'll be getting the calls, but you should pick the right calls also. That is the most important thing. And booking profit is also very important because whenever a call actually gets triggered, you should be able to book profits.
There is a sell call in Series SC1.
So CSE we have a sell call. So now you can short this at this level 541.50. So overall your trend in CSE is downwards. So you can the call can get triggered easily. So this buy call has not triggered. So now we have the sell call. It can trigger because the long term trend is here towards the downside. Rel cap has done well. So 857 was our entry for BPCL. Now it is at 871. So Surgery Textiles, we had a short 670, 50. Now it is at 668, 70. This can be your first target. $396 is the entry. Yeah, $398 is the current price. So Crompton Greaves has already done its R1. That is the first profit. Same thing with DLF. Dr. Reddy is flat. You get a buy call in Petro. 679 was the buy. 690 is the current price.
There is a buy call in Patrol 1.
So our S Bank buy was 891.80. Now it is at 899. That's a good profit. The real capital was a gap up open. So now we have a sell call. But otherwise, if you just check, we have one pair where PFC and real cap. It's already done its targets. I will show you that. So this is a pair PFC one lot short, real capital one lot you buy plus 216 scripts in this spot price.
There is a sell call in IOV1.
So that's PFC and real capital for the last from last 2007. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 days trade. It's already given you 25,000 rupees profit on one particular trade. IOB we have a sell. You can short it below this price to be safe. 43.10. See, capital will again depend on who is your broker and what is the margins that he is giving. So in case if you are getting good margins, then you will be able to trade better. I mean, you will require less capital. In case if he is charging more margins, then your of course your capital also will be more. It will be more. So in that case, what you'll do is you should look for a broker. I'll just show you what we charge. So these are the intraday margins that we charge. Let's say in this case of ACC, 2,700 rupees is what we charge. Now let me just show you what is the profit in ACC right now. 1437 was the entry for us. Okay, this is not triggered. Let me take some call which has already triggered and given you some profit. Any power is down, it's triggered. So let's say Ashok Leyland. Ashok Leyland, our entry was 71.95. Let's say 72 itself. And it already made 72.30. Let's say 30 paise also. 30 paise was a profit in Ashok Leyland. That's around 1200 rupees is the profit. So 1200, your investment is 4300. So that has given you a return of around 27%. And that is how we trade. So for 4,300 investment, you have made 1200 rupees. That's a good investment because you have made more than 25% in returns. So you'll have to look for a broker who is giving you this kind of margins. If he's giving you this kind of margins, obviously your investment will be very low. Now let me just show you Yes Bank because it's done all its targets. 899, let's say we had a buy at 891, so around 8 rupees. So 3200 is your investment. So you made a profit of 2000 rupees. So your return on investment is around 62% on this trade. Rightly, current now. So that's a good profit. You have invested 3,200, you are making 2,000 rupees, you can close the trade and look for the next trade. So that is how we calculated. And that's a fair way of calculating your return on investment. Whatever is your investment, you should be able to make money out of that. So that way, if you calculate, then you can see that you're making around 10 or 20,000 rupees per day is not an issue at all. You'll be booking modest profits, not very huge profits. As soon as you enter the trade, book some profit. You check what is the investment. Let's say you have invested 5,000 rupees on that particular trade. And then if you're making 1,000 rupees, you can even come out of it. Because you calculate it on the basis of your return on your investment. That is what we do. In case of BPCL, I'll just show you. Our entry was so this way. If you get at least 10 trades, you don't have to trade for the full day. I mean, 857 was the entry. Let's say 10, 11 rupees on BPCL. Currently, there is a profit 11 rupees. What is your investment on BPCL? Around 5,900 rupees. But what you have actually earned is 11 rupees is 5,500 rupees is your profit. So that's nearly 100% returns, or say 95% returns. Once you have done that, you have reached that goal, come out of the trade and look for a new trade. That way, making 10 or 20,000 every day, not even 2-3 hours, you can definitely reach that. It's not necessarily the best stocks for the day. I mean, if you just see what are the stocks that I have given for today, there would have been some like Relcap. Relcap was on news. It was a gap up open. So once it's a gap up open, there is nothing for you. I mean, there is no profit for you in that. Like, or say, let's say Sun Pharma also was on news. I'll just show you what are the scripts that are on news. It's not necessary you'll have to do only that. So say Glenmark, BPCL. Glenmark I have not opened. BPCL, yes. You can see how the profits came out. But if you just take Sun Pharma, it was a huge gap down. You will not be able to catch that price. But eventually you get some profit out of it. And Relcap was a gap up open. And now it is a sell call. Jindal Steel is flat. There is no movement in Jindal Steel at all. I'll just show you that. It's not necessary that each and every script will react that way, but there are few scripts which will definitely give you profits. Or else you can the other strategy is just choose only 30 or 40 scripts, regularly trade on them only. Because there will be a trend. Once your trend gets exhausted, the script becomes flat for a few days, and then again it will take another direction. So once you are with the same 30, you'll definitely make profits. And profits, I don't know how you look at profits. I look at profits at 10 or 20,000 rupees every day. It's a decent profit. And that I'm talking about all the trades in single lots, not on multiple lots.
There is a buy call in Voltas 1.
So we have a buy in Voltas. So you can buy Voltas about this price 337.80. Choosing the software, it's very, I would say if you have both, you can do wonders. Like I told you, Sun Pharma, it started gap down. But I know the trend here in Sun Pharma. I know what will be my final profits here. So I will wait. I won't prematurely exit any trades which are already in profits. I told you it will make S1, S2. It has already done its S2. Huge gap down. And then it came down. And you know that the trade is exhausted here at S2 level. So I wouldn't have exited at this final target, 895. Because it has further gone down another 20 rupees. So since I know the trend there, I won't exit prematurely at 895. I would have waited till 875, which has actually given me another 20 rupees. So if you take a trade like this, you have 25, 35 rupees in profit. So what is Sun Pharma? Lot. What is an intraday margin? You ask me. It's 5,900 rupees. So my investment is around roughly 6,000. My profit is around 8,700 rupees. That's more than 100% returns. So I can exit on that. So Reliance, let's check the trend now. So since I have already got a call in FUTURESTREE file, I'll always go and check my final targets in the trading tree. And once the call is exhausted here, I mean, once the trade is done, I will wait for the next call on same Reliance, let's say a sell call. I know that this is a comfortable target. It is already done. So the next possibility is 898, or it can go up to even 903 also. So it's a typical day. I mean, we are expecting a rate cut, and nobody knows what's going to happen. The polls say that yes, there will be a rate cut, but nobody would like to take a chance. So that's how the market reacts on certain days like this. So the final target for Reliance is done here. You can see that. Whereas you go here, we know that next level is 898. So we don't need to exit actually. All this is happening in a range when Nifty is. I will show you. And this is how is Nifty moving around 20 points in a range, 25 to 45. But we have some good profits also. We have already done more than 20,000 rupees profit right now. That is at 1026. So in case if you have any doubts, please type it in the chat box. So I'll close this webinar in another half an hour, and I will just show you the strategy what we use and what is the profits for today till 11 o'clock. We'll get a sell call in ACC and even Adani also. Arcom is a sell call. So it's flat here, but if you just go and see the futures tree, it's already the targets are done for Arcom. It did make its final targets 66.60.
There is a sell call in AGLLOTYRE1.
We have a sell in Apollo Tire. Let's avoid this for time being. I'll tell you the reason why we should avoid this. So the first thing is it's still in an buy mode on a long-term basis. And you're strong. There is a strong support. This brown line is a very strong support line. So in case if you want to enter the trade, you can enter at 185.90, but you should look for very small profit. So 424 was the entry for the LIC Housing Finance. So another 23, 3823 is the entry. Now is at 3836. So Tata Motors, our entry was sorry, that was a buy call. Buy call we had an entry, and then we had the sell call in the morning. So you can just calculate the profit this way. That's 6.8 into 500. And 3,500 rupees is a good profit. We already have a sell call in futures trade. You can see that it's almost making its final targets here. Back to Airtel, we have buy now 417. So we were talking about the Reliance 903 target. So that is also done now. I will give you another target. So next will be 905, 50. And then it will be your 908, 20. It's around 3,200 rupees profit on this particular trade. Bharti Airtel has done its intermediate target. It's roughly around 2 rupees, 1,000 rupees profit. Early in the morning, should start in the morning, should close by around 11:30, 11:30, 12. Or else again, you can, if there is any global cues, then again during the UK Open, that is your European Open, there will be some volatility. Or else at the end of the day, closing of the day, there will be volatility. Yeah, you can again view the calls again once I post the video. Usually record it, so you can just view that video again in the evening.
There is a buy call in ZEST1. There is a sell call in HCLTECH1. There is a sell call in POWDRGRID1.
So we have power grid sell, HCL sell, and CSE buy. CSE, you already know that that sell call did not get triggered. So this sell has not triggered. Now you can buy at this price, 556. You can buy CSE. Power grid, you already know that the final targets are done here. So there is a confirmation call in TradingTree now. Now let's, you don't have to exit this trade at power grid, since it's already done its final target. You can just check the chart and then you can continue with them. I think there is a support here S2 and S1. 43.20. HCL Tech, you can short it below S1 because the long-term trend is on buy in this. Also as well, you can avoid that also. So that's around 3,400 rupees on other reports. $2,900 on Arvin. ₹2,000 on so, 2,000 on ITC now. So the sell call has not triggered an UPL. So now Reliance has crossed even the R3 level. I will just show you this. So 905, next is 908. So Nifty has crossed 8,500, 8,450. So if you want to do intraday, you can put it in 10 minutes. If you want to do positional calls, you can put it in 30 minutes. 15 minutes is not an ideal time frame for intraday.
There is a buy call INR Power 1.
So we have a buy in R power. So when you get a call of this sort, where your support, I mean, you have a strong resistance, R2 and the ground line, it's always better to avoid the call, or else you can take the call after it crosses over the brown line. You can take this call at 53.85. 908.30 is the next target. Nine eleven will be our next target after this. Once it makes 908.
There is a sell call in ADN IBNB1. There is a buy call in Federal A1.
$667.80.
There is a buy called MC1.
You can buy above 70-30. So there was your UPL call has given you profits. So this gap down open did not trigger, but we have an buy call here.
There is a sell call in the 88COMM1.
Can short Tatacom here, 433. I will close this webinar in another few minutes. In case if you have any doubts, please type it in the chat box. And I will post the results after some time with the profits. So that's 11 rupees up on LNT. So those are some of the calls that we had.
There is a buy call in realist 1. There is a buy call in EF 1.
$60.50.